Oh my god, all of my BGM tracks are expanded. There we go.
Welcome, Aki. How were things?
Annoying.
Thank you, very far away, Aki.
Far away. What is it?
There you go.
Oh, I didn't change anything.
Nice.
Unbelievable.
We have here is a failure to communicate. Oh, and you'll get a package off the front door, front porch. Be right back.
Sound mutations.
Hello.
Oh, hi there.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
We ready to gob it up?
Hell yeah. I need to log in with OBS.
That's a green.
Oh, it's always a green.
Had a weird issue there. Should be fixed. I think Bookie is fetching something. It's been a while. We haven't played Starfinder since last year.
Look, I'll actually always find that funny, so. Unfortunately, I will laugh.
The slightly delayed laugh made me laugh, so it was all good.
The gremlin grin first. Not seen, but felt.
Just waiting for Bookie.
Oh man, this thing is chugging like crazy.
Huh. The only thing I've changed is updated some add-ons. But
You updated your LVUI?
Is
I
that
did.
the update?
I did notice it took a little longer for my spectator view to load in too.
Yeah, it took me a little longer to load the menu page, loading screen, whatever we want to call this.
Yeah, I have no idea what would be causing that.
LBY.
Pathfinder second edition game system itself has not updated since people played last time, so can't be that.
Or could it?
Foundry's still on holiday.
I wonder if it's Aki's giant glowing self.
I would like glow on right now, do I?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
It's fine if you do.
There, I fixed it.
Alright, whenever you are ready, Book, you can move yourself to the ready box.
Well, first I have to loot it.
Oh. Well, with that, it's been a few weeks since we've played. Would anyone like to take the recap?
It was the night before Christmas. It wasn't really, but you know,
Pretty close.
it was the night,
Dragon.
several nights before the night before Christmas.
I think I shot a guy.
At huge if true. Well, I think we know about the main attraction. What did we do before that?
Well, you all started in Aralishi, and you followed some leads on the Master's Lair that you received from the passkey. You picked up Amy, who noted that your 3 compatriots had
The stank
You know.
on him.
yeah, the Master's
Indeed.
mark on their souls.
That's why we got betrayed by my boy.
Yeah.
True.
Fitzgerald. Not even really Fitzgerald. That was the
Was
greatest
he?
reveal of all.
I don't know if Squib will ever recover.
Sorry, if I ever randomly stop talking, it's because I'm coughing.
That's okay.
Oof.
Understandable.
There was a boat.
So we had
Ocean.
some downtime, and then we had our we picked up our friend Amy, got on a boat with the 3 least suspicious people in the world, spat out into the middle of the ocean, and instead of drowning us on the way there somehow, they let us get into the lair, and then they betrayed us.
Because the
But,
boss
you know,
made a cool speech.
Yeah, I mean, well, obviously, that's very important. But look at who they're working for. These aren't the brightest bulbs in the box.
In the Bolt Factory.
And it turned out Fitzgerald was not ever a Fitzgerald. Actually, it was all a lie.
Absolute betrayal.
Fucked up.
I wonder if Squib's even a Fitzgerald.
Wow.
It-
Oh, he is.
But don't you question my friend Squib?
Yeah.
He had he didn't have a birth certificate or anything like that. He just had a name tag that he probably picked up off the ground.
A signed goblin at birth.
Yeah, yep, a signed goblin at birth, baby.
Hey, Gab.
All right, continue.
Anyway, we then continued through some kind of suspicious magical field, like decontamination chamber, something, into the room
Sanitation
with,
airlock.
or so we thought. Into a room with a large number of pods situated all around the edges of the room, and a large platform in the center containing someone claiming to be the master. They then brought us into their nightmare realm, where their word is law. Except that they tried to compel me, and it didn't work because I saved a hero point. Thank goodness. But anyway, the master turned into a dragon in this nightmare realm, and also had his guards. So he dispatched the guards, defeated the master ? And reappeared in the lobby area outside the airlock that went into the room in the first place.
Correct. That is a very apt summary. You also fought some things on the boat.
I guess,
Oh,
but you know,
Did Amy
some red
wake up?
shirts were eaten by krakens.
So with that, we will move back to the floor here, where you all find yourself back in the main lobby of where you came in.
Sus.
And you all had, of course, gotten Sapphire got a suspicious message from the master that is very contradictory to what she believes.
Yeah, but that guy's dead and a jerk, so who cares?
Well, I, for one, I'm glad to say we'll never see that person or their influence again.
So true.
You know what happens when you say things like that?
Oh, no, what?
Flags.
We'll see.
Flags? Like the little ones they wave at the parades?
Yes.
We're getting the parade?
If we're lucky. We better go see if they're still in there.
All right.
So now that I think about it, all of those heroic deeds we did were given, quests was given by people who were bad. No one knows we did good stuff.
That's true, but sometimes the good stuff is the reward anyways.
Yeah, but like feeling good and like a key to the city would be kind of a nice bonus.
What city?
Duh.
So is there anything on this computer terminal?
So you walk up to this computer terminal, and the screen is completely black. Any attempt to interface with is completely unresponsive.
Who could have foreseen this?
Stranger, have you tried turning it on?
No, could you?
Squib touches the console.
You touch the console, you press any of the buttons, and it does not respond.
Squib hits the console.
If you hurt your hand, you take 1 damage. And then you yell it up.
Ow. Okay, no, it's not on. Confirmed. Are there supposed to be the bodies of those, traitors, those treacherous fiends? Was that here or?
Actually, yeah, are there bodies in this room?
No, it's suspiciously clean.
You make a good point, Squib.
Little sussy.
It's a different underwater base on a different place.
You do see some signs of like a scuffle and things. You remember fighting them here, but the bodies themselves seem to have been removed.
And also, is Amy with us, just not on the map?
The last any of you remember is you carried her into the other room and set her down.
Oh yeah, we should check on Amy.
I mean, where we started, Amy's on the other side of this wall.
Oh yeah, and the console won't work. Hey, computer wizard, fish, you want to try? You want to take a crack at it?
This is tech support. How can I help?
He is under the water.
If that doesn't work, then Squib, maybe you get to make an explosion.
Ooh.
All right,
I don't mind playing B.
Sieg, as you attempt to interface with this, but they're plugging in a machine directly, it seems that your hacking toolkit. It just doesn't quite fit the right port. And any button you push, the screen does not turn on.
What's wrong?
Is there a power source?
None at all.
Proprietary cables. Friggin' lightning.
Would like to cast Detect Magic.
Looking at your companions, you don't detect any magic.
No magic in the general circle around me or anything.
Nope, you detect no magic.
Okay.
Squib's gonna pound on the door. Hello, Amy, are you in there?
You hear a
Awake?
loud thunk, like your hand is echoing through, but no response.
Huh. Squib pulls out his like communicator and texts Amy, "You up?" question mark.
You have about 13 unread messages from her
Oh,
to all of you.
I read them.
And they basically say, where are all of you? And they're basically like a string of messages of like, it's just me here. I can't find you guys. Did you leave? Did you win? I suppose I'll return to Erelishi. And then there is a delay. And a few more. Are you guys there?
What's the date?
The
on
time-
What are the
these?
Shit on
timestamps
that.
on these? Yeah.
I'm trying to think relative. They're from a few hours ago. And then you
Are we
received one
fighting?
about 10 minutes ago that said, I have found an intruder on the ship. Shall I execute her? I will wait 30 minutes for your response.
Squib's gonna reply, "Hi, we're back. Not sure what's up. We're coming to the ship. Don't kill anyone yet."
She replies instantly, understood. I will await here and prevent this criminal from escaping.
Hey everyone, Amy has apparently subdued somebody at the verge of execution. I don't know who. We might want to get back to the ship at some point.
It's a little brutal, but you know.
What's up, Sieg?
Does this door open?
Yeah.
I suppose
If you
so.
tap the computers down here are powered and they will open the door, no problem. And yes, you all received those texts. She sent them to the group chat with all of you that she's made.
These consoles still work. Is it just that the boss fight's over, so we can't go back to the arena?
Maybe. You're right, but you shouldn't say it.
Well, Amy's back on the ship then. Oh, no explosions. Sorry, Squib.
That's okay.
He's not yet.
Well, hopefully
I'm
we
sure
can
there'll
get
be
out
something
okay.
to blow up. Let's
Yeah.
make like a goblin in Skedaddle.
Alright, you all make your way back out, and you find the ship out there. Still parked. This time, Sapphire, are you still detecting magic?
No. She just
Okay.
once while she was in this game.
Oh,
Not
okay.
like-
That's fine. Okay, you just find the ship and the air bubble that it creates down there, and you can return back to the ship and back to Erelishi if you'd like.
Let's board and see who Amy found.
Okay. So back to the surface of oh, I never fixed that. You know what this is now, so update this marker. You all surface back, find the ship crew waiting for you, and you slowly sail back to Erelishi. And some of the ship crew goes, weren't there 3 others with you?
Yeah, they're holding the fort.
I mean, we saw the last come up briefly, and she got something, but the other 2,
Oh, you saw what?
oh yeah, we saw that last in the robe. She swam herself up and casted some spell and was gone.
Okay, well, that's got to be good to know. Yeah, the other two are chilling. Big chilling. Anyways, thank you for all your help, and hopefully we won't fight any more Krakens on the way.
Thank you for keeping the boat safe and getting back who you could. Alright, back to Aralishi. You all arrive at the port by the waxing district. And you remember that Amy would have your ship parked at the starport. Where would you all like to go?
The Aralesian.
Let's get back to her. Fully, Squibvo's getting back to her ASAP because he's curious who she has in custody.
I seem a little trigger happy, so
When has she ever been trigger happy, killing hundreds of people?
Just the first time we've met.
you know.
Why are these health bars so big?
Map scale. So
Oh,
yes.
We're very healthy.
true.
Alright, y'all heading to the starport then?
Reckon
Yep.
so. I don't really want to go back to the greenhouse, do we?
Well, you never know what you might find there.
What's the worst that could happen?
Alright, well, you make your way into the hangar and they let you in. Actually, yeah, why are the health bars so big? What the fuck?
Perhaps we are very small.
I mean, for me it makes sense, but
Let me fix that text. Alright, and you find your way back into your hangar and you see your ship.
hooray! I love my ship.
All my friends are in there.
Not yet, but they will be.
That would imply your only friend is Amy. That's kind of sad, Squib.
All my friends will be in there.
Oh, okay. Wait, that's also sad.
What's not? You guys are my friends.
Yeah, but not
And my
all your
coworkers.
friends, right?
I'm kind of everybody's friend if you think about it.
That's true.
If you might remember that the entrance to your ship is on the back.
We might remember that, but we're dumb.
Well, homie slander
Yeah,
boss.
but I don't really want to walk all the way around there. I'm pulling out my communicator to text Amy that we're here.
She'll tell you to proceed inside the ship.
Doors
Alright,
out
I do that.
reach.
I will move your token then for you. Oh, is the door not
Fine.
open?
This is out of reach for me.
Oh. What the fuck?
Because you're short.
Alright,
Damn.
well, when you open the door, what you see is Amy standing in the main room of the ship, near where the reactor is, and she has a purple-haired half-elf on the ground, basically, backed up against a wall, and she seems just terrified.
Salutations, Amy and
What the fuck happened to
guest.
the ship?
I'm under the ship.
Set yourself to 5 feet up if you're under the ship, and stop moving your toe. Okay, I'm pausing this.
We're fixing ourselves.
There you go. That should work. I have no idea why I put this 5 feet up, but... Greetings. And this woman just goes... Just more of your friends? I promise I didn't do this on purpose. I was just wandering and got lost, and please don't hurt me.
Let's
Worry not.
start
I
with
am.
putting the
Okay.
gun down, Amy, okay? Thank you for security, but...
And she looks at you, and she, with one flick, flips the roto laser back into her arm.
Great. Wonderful.
That was cool.
Hi. What's your name? And, why are you on our ship?
Hi, sorry, words are hard. And you can tell she swallows hard, and she's just like, Robin's my name, and I don't know. I was just wandering through the starport, and something just seemed familiar, and I don't know. It was just like an uncanny valley situation, and I walked up and it just let me in. Amy looks at all of you and she says, "Unlikely. The ship was locked."
I forgot what the Pathfinder version is. Sense motive.
It is sense motive.
Okay, cool. Yeah, diplomacy, right?
Yeah, secret diplomacy.
Isn't it perception?
Oh, perception. It's against deception DC.
Deception.
That's right. One of the D words. Yeah, you, as far as you can tell, she is terrified, and she wandered in and did not expect to have a gun pointed at her.
That's fair. So you had some sort of compulsion to walk in here, and then the door opened, or
Yeah, I just tapped the keypad and it opened.
see? Can you check the ship logs or something like that?
All right, you looking to get like access log, Sieg, or?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say it's a trivial enough check, and you're already familiar with the ship. You see 4 accesses by badge about a minute ago. You see about the time that would match up of Amy getting back on the ship. And about 5 minutes before that, you see an access through the ship panel through biometrics.
What's the verdict?
And
Is there any log of people that are biometrically allowed onto the ship?
Yes, there are 2 people who had biometric access to the ship, and that would be Amy and Rhodey. The other 4 of you received pass keys to get on the ship, which is how you've been accessing it.
What did you say your name was again?
Robin?
Hmm.
Is there a last
What's-
name associated with this?
I don't remember a lot about my last name. I think I have one.
You have memory issues in general? Like, besides just like, I forgot what I ate today?
Yeah. There's a big blank spot. Someone told me that I suffer from amnesia.
Give me a moment. Do you mind if I use a spell on you? I promise it won't hurt.
Please don't hurt me, and
It won't
Can I-
hurt. It'll just help us figure out maybe how you got here and what happened.
okay, yeah, I don't remember how I got here either, but can I have your names?
Oh, my name is Sapphire. Sorry.
Not yet.
Okay, Sapphire, not yet. What about the rest of you?
Oh, here's my card. Squib hands her a business
Squib?
card.
Squib Fitzgerald, that's a good name.
Oh, okay. Well,
Amy says, Amy, for short.
And I am Sieg.
I think it's nice to meet you. I mean, don't kill me, but it's well, let's hope it stays nice to meet you.
did Seek relay the biometrics info to us?
Yes.
So
Did
you're,
Sieg, like,
you're
say that
not
out loud,
Amy.
or-
What was that?
Did you say that out loud, or just like text it to people?
Oh no, I said it out loud.
Okay. What are you gonna say, Squib?
Okay, so you're not Amy, because that's Amy, and he points to Amy. And I'm pretty sure you're not Rhodey. Then again, Robin does start with an R.
That
And an O.
Rhodey, that name almost... It's got like an uncanny valley sound to it. Why do I... It's the same feeling that looking at the ship gave me, but I've never heard that name before. Is that a friend of yours?
Was.
Hmm.
Fortunately, no longer with us, but
I would like
swell
to
guy.
detect magic.
Okay.
See if she's under any sort of like charm or something.
When you cast Detect Magic, you filter out the things that you are aware of, and you do not detect any magic.
Okay.
Besides the fact that she does have a magic within her in general.
Yeah, that's understandable. Okay, I'm gonna cast a spell on you. I need to touch you. It'll at least give us some clarity of how you got in here. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna cast holographic memory on her. I want to see the 5 minutes before she walked into the ship. Up to her getting into the ship.
Okay. You basically get a
And everyone can see this, including her. 'Cause
Yeah.
she's a hologram room.
You basically see her walking through the starport. And she doesn't really know what she's looking for in this memory. But you see kind of people passing her, and as she's walking, let's see how much... You can see that she basically is seeing all of the circuitry and networks running through the station. She's not like passively doing anything. You just notice in the memory she seems aware of them, as if able to perceive them.
Not in some sort of like magic ways, just like she's looking at it on the exterior things.
No, it's like internal.
Okay.
It's some sort of it's just like a sense that you're not familiar with, obviously. And she looks around, and she's just kind of like almost going for a stroll for entertainment is the motive that you get in this memory. And she catches the ship, and she kind of looks at it, and then she stops, and she looks back, and there's like a look of like recognition, and she just goes like, where have I seen this ship before? And she walks into the hangar, and you know, there's no hangar staff on deck here watching it or anything. You didn't pay for anything like that. So, and she kind of circles the ship about 3 or 4 times looking at it. And she touches the hole in the front and then kind of runs her hand along it, just trying to like see if something will trigger any sense of deja vu. And she gets to the back and she looks at the door and she stares at it for a bit, looks up and down. And as she stares at it, you can again see some of the electrical subsystems of the ship, and she notices as those lead back to the access panel. And she just taps it, and it hums to life. It makes her like she jumps back, like she didn't expect that to happen. And the door opens, and she steps in.
Interesting. Well, that more or less matches up with what you told us.
That really happened. I promise, that's real.
No, I mean, I'm inclined to believe what the spell showed me. It's just strange. Sapphire's gonna turn and look to Amy and cast message so that this girl doesn't hear, and ask Amy the mark you're able to check for. Do you sense anything from her?
Do you mean by soul?
Yes.
Explain.
You're
basically asking someone who sees in color to say, do you see color?
I'm asking, does her soul look like yours in strangers?
Oh, she replies and she shakes her head, no.
Okay.
In short, I can see the nature and color of souls and things like that, and when I see familiar sights, I can make certain associations.
All right. Well, Robin, I'm not entirely sure how you got here, but you don't seem like a threat.
Did Rhodey have like a twin sister we didn't listen to him when he talked about?
Maybe that's possible. Rhodey wasn't half elf though, was he? I never saw his ears.
No, but he did have colorful hair.
He did have colorful hair.
And pronouns.
I mean, your friend here, he's got pretty cool, colorful hair too. I mean, you guys seem like a group who likes people with colorful hair. And you see her kind of push her hand like under her purple hair and kind of like push it up.
I mean, you're not entirely wrong.
It's pretty cool.
I don't know. Sapphire has like white hair. Amy and Stranger both have black hair.
Those are colors.
No, they're not.
Squib's got the colorful hair here.
This is actually it was a oil degreaser that did this. It's never changed back.
It's weird.
And Robin seems to calm down a little bit, and she stands up, and you see her untense a little bit. I didn't mean to intrude. I can leave if you guys.
Sapphire's gonna turn to the others and say, "Well,
I don't really have anywhere to go, but I also don't want to intrude."
you don't
Hang on,
remember
doing
where
very
you're from?"
very important research right now.
No, I don't remember where I was born. I don't remember if I have a family. I barely remember my name. I hope I'm not late for a job.
Well, I suspect that won't matter too much if you are.
And she pulls out a phone and she looks at it. Yeah, still nothing.
You have a phone that functions.
Yeah, of course.
Does it
Here,
have a last name or anything?
she holds it up to you. And she lets you see her phone. And it looks like a stock phone that has just been given from a like phone carrier. Like there's no apps on it. It has the default background. There's no like linked account to it.
I'm no Sieg, but this doesn't seem like it's going to tell us much.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
I didn't have any information on it.
Do we have like any? Does Rhodey have any hair around here we didn't vacuum up? Maybe we could do like a little biometrics test.
I mean,
You can do a search.
you could do a blood test or something.
Yeah.
Something of Rhodey's, I'm sure.
How hard is it to find some bright blue hair?
I do have his data pad.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. See, that has some hair.
Or Cheeto dust?
hair.
Or...
Fingerprints. If your fingerprints are identical to Rhodey's, that would
Oh
be
yeah.
weird.
I'm trying to check and see if Rhodey also has a Picru portrait.
Yes, Rhodey also had a
Dead
Picru
giveaway.
portrait. Mhm. Several characters have Picru portraits.
They're all related.
Oh my god.
One universe.
They were siblings.
One Picru universe.
Actually, biometrics matched on you. Can we just ask the ship who you match to?
Um,
Although I guess
probably.
it looked like you let yourself in almost.
You can probably. I don't know. It's your ship.
I'm not exactly the tech one here.
Yeah, let's leave the tech questions to the experts. Sieg.
Amy.
The only
turns to Olive.
biometrics imprinted on the ship are Amy and Rhodey.
Amy nods and she said, "I received an entry notification to the ship, which is how I knew to return here. I was in town. I returned after not finding all of you. But here, please." And she opens like the app for the ship, and it shows the current people on board as Amy, Stranger, Sapphire, Squib, Sieg, and Rhodey. And it has a little fingerprint next to Amy and Rhodey, showing that there's biometrics, and the other 4 of you have a little key.
Boss, does Yimyar believe in reincarnation?
I mean, Yimyar doesn't not believe in it.
What's a Yemyar?
I mean, resurrection spells exist. Oh, that's a long story. It's the deity.
That's our cult.
That's my boss's boss.
Oh, okay. I don't judge. I'm cool with that. It's the first god I've heard of, I think.
Yeah. Okay. So
go over and just make sure that you're healthy and intact and organic.
You see her kind of blush, and she's like, sure.
Like, I don't like a medical examination, probably some kind of medicine check, just to be like, does she have the things I would expect a half elf to have?
Yeah, you go ahead and
Yeah, she's got pointed ears.
Are you gonna do this in the middle of everyone?
No, we're gonna take her back to a private room.
All right. Well, you have your room right here.
Here, come with me, Robin.
She moves.
This way, right?
No, that would be this one.
This way, right.
That's the boys' room. That would be this one here that I'm pinging.
This one.
The one that I'm pinging.
Get there. There we go.
This was Sapphire's room.
Come on, come here, Robin.
I'll be right back. And the door closes on its own behind. And she kind of looks like, huh?
Okay. Just lie down on the bed here. I'm just gonna make sure that you are intact.
Okay. I hope I'm intact.
I do too. Basically what I am looking for is just like any signs that like this is an artificial body or anything like that.
No, this is a half elf. You don't see anything that would give you any. Well, first off, maybe a medicine check for anything past that.
Yeah.
Open's fine. It's a knowledge check, so it should be blind, but that's fine. Okay. Yeah, with that, 28. I think you definitely can tell this is a natural half elf, created through typical means, as far as you're aware.
Okay. All right, Robin. Come on. Let's go back. I think you're good.
The girl just got an OBGYN exam.
Right. Sapphire's gonna come out and be like, well, I don't know what's going on.
Well, boss, I'm not sure how helpful this is, but remember how I always talked about how I wanted to adopt like a stray cat at some point?
She's not a cat, Squib.
I'm not saying she is. I'm just saying
You'll
maybe
adopt
it's
me?
Yimyar's will.
Meow?
I could be a dad.
You know, it's gonna look like between Stranger and Sieg. If everyone agrees, I see no problem with her staying around. She seems harmless right now.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. When I walked here, I saw some crates that might have some things that could be useful for the ship.
Oh, see, now she's helpful too.
Sorry, having a gun pointed at my face, kind of, scared me.
You did great if that was your first time. I'm proud of you.
Amy can be very intimidating.
Ship security
First
was
time we
my
met her, she shot
first
us.
priority.
Very well, Sapphire, if you say so.
I'm not saying anything, so I'm allowing you all to vote on this.
Liar.
Sapphire's like, this is my daughter, we're adopting.
Squib wants to adopt. Clearly,
I'm
not
not
her
watching your
fault.
Robin Fitzgerald.
Sapphire, like, I'm not saying anything, just like me when I lie.
Robin, it's very important.
All right. Well,
He
we'll
puts
figure
his.
out what's going on with you eventually, Robin. I'm sure. But for now, if you don't have anywhere to go, do we have room for her? There's space on this ship?
You could either figure out, you could either roll out a bed in like the kitchen area, or you could just have her crash on like a sleeping bag in your room or something. She'll be fine with that.
Okay.
We
She'll
can do
see-
shifts. Worst case, there's always the a sleeping bag in the cargo room.
Yeah, she'll sleep wherever you tell her, basically.
We'll get you a cot for one of the cargo areas.
All right. So you want her to sleep in one of the cargo rooms?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever.
All right. In that case, where do you all want to go for now?
Actually,
Question
without
context.
context about how old does she look?
Mid-20s.
So around the same age as Rhodey.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right. What do we do from here?
Well, I imagine, Sapphire, that you might want to report on that you've solved the case of this of Rose's murder.
Sapphire's a little conflicted on
You-
how to report on this.
You also never actually found the killers who killed Rhodey. And you do remember that Ophelia got away.
Yeah.
And for the record, she got away with a single hit point when she cast Rally Point.
Damn.
I'm sure Ophelia will only make good decisions from now on.
Yeah. Well, you killed her boss, so I'm sure she's fine and redeemed now.
Did we though?
Bullshit.
Do we want to go back to Amaria, or
Yeah,
do
I
you
guess
wanna
what
keep
is the plan
tracking down
now?
Red Scarves. I guess the mercenary corps is the one who actually killed Rhodey.
Yeah, we
Trying to
still have
figure out where
business.
they came from.
I'm not sure. Was there anything with what that dude, guy, master said that we want to follow up on?
There's a lot of things he said that I want to follow up on, but maybe in time.
Who's the master? Robin asks. Is that like your guys' boss?
Oh no.
It's a self-given appellation.
Oh. I see, not yet.
Please call me not. Yet was my father.
Oh. Okay. Understood, not.
That's
I just
definitely
wanna
never going to
clarify.
be confusing.
You're gonna hear us all call him stranger, and that's you may want to adopt that as well. No pressure.
Okay, stranger, that's a good name.
It is a good name.
Oh, her token is
Is
not
it?
numbered by anyone. There we go. I don't know. Who gave it to you? I just remember mine's Robin.
No one in particular. I haven't found one I like better.
That's fine. Everyone should have the right to pick their own name if they want.
But you're definitely not like a fella. I'll tell you that.
Amy nods and she said, "For example, I go by Amy instead of AAME 302. And Robin goes, "Oh, is that why you've got wires running through your body?"
Shifty eyes.
Speaking of that, do you know why you see things that way?
Oh, yeah, I think. What was that? What did that person call me? A technomancer? So I just kind of... I don't know why, but I can just kind of... Do you all not see the circuitry just kind of running through the ship?
Nope.
Definitely not.
Nor feel a means of just connecting to things naturally? Interesting.
Not with wires, no.
He threatens me if I, look like I'm about to touch the computer system in the ship, so kind of stay far away.
Do you see wires, Sieg?
Yes, when you open something.
No, like electrical signals. You can see it in his body too. And she kind of like leans over and points at Stranger.
Wireless router, open up wires.
Apologies, but this is not a normal perception.
It's not? That's even weirder. Something wrong with me? And she like rubs the side of her head.
Could just be
You're
really
the
cool.
It's just different.
Look, kiddo, there's a time in your life where you realize that you and all the other kids are a little different from each other, and that's okay. Those differences are what make you special.
I don't really remember much about my childhood, but I'll take your word for it.
You can always ask your old man for life advice. They'll all tell you I give great stuff.
Squib, isn't she? She might be. Never mind.
I don't know much about my parents either. She's kind of like looks around like she's kind of like lost in thought.
I believe he is trying to have you refer to him as father.
Oh, we just met. That might be a little uncomfortable.
No, you don't have to do that.
Then you
I'm just
understand, Squib.
trying to be a
Oh.
supportive figure.
Squib means well.
Well, if you all don't have this, then maybe I can help you with running your ship and diagnosing things, just if you need.
Yeah, I feel like having computer vision would be pretty good.
I feel like I should try and make myself kind of useful.
We do appreciate that.
Can you see any electronics through you see it through walls?
Kinda. I mean, a little bit. Think about it like this. I guess it's. If you see smoke spraying in the air, you can see what's behind the smoke, but you also see the smoke, right? It's kind of like that with electronics and circuitry and things like that, and you know.
Okay.
And
Like
it's
theoretically,
that sort
could you
of-
see
Yeah.
like a hidden box of RAM?
Oh, that's too expensive now that everyone's producing. No, she goes. I mean, I've never tried. It's kind of hard to see things that are unpowered.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I was just thinking
I
ahead. Don't worry about
mean, I can like detect them. I can sense them, and you see her hold up a finger, and she kind of like she's about to cast a spell, but nothing actually materializes.
Oh.
All right, what would you all like to do?
Stranger, are you satisfied with what we found here?
Of course not.
Okay, that's good at least. I mean, it's not good, but
Are you
I'm
willing
sorry,
to move on?
I don't know anything else.
no, it's fine. You're doing your best. We all are kind of doing our best at the past week or so.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go see if I can find those boxes. I'll leave you all to talk things over for a bit.
That's a good idea.
And she wanders out of the ship.
Somehow,
Sir?
Rhodey has returned.
Rhodey too, huh?
I don't know what she is. But she's harmless, and that's better than we've gotten recently.
I also do not know what she is, but she possesses a biometric key to the ship, and it may believe her to be its owner.
It's kind of whack.
What bad things could that lead to, see?
Many.
Oh, good.
Her soul is not unlike Rhodey's, but more ordinary souls are not necessarily unique. It may just be coincidence. And she notices you all kind of like looking confused at her. She says, comparative analogy. There are only a limited number of fruits available for sale at the supermarket. Types of fruits. Souls are kind of like that.
What type of fruit am I?
You're fruity and she looks at you and she just says, you're kind of a blinding golden, so probably close to a pear or a lemon, but you do not possess the sour qualities of a lemon. You are
Banana.
rather sweet and warm like an apple.
Squib's just like
Yellow apple.
flailing his hands. Banana, banana.
Do apples come in yellow? And she just kind of thinks, and you can see like she's like staring, processing, trying to think if there's apples that come in
Yes.
yellow.
Well, there's golden delicious apples. They're not really gold, but I'll take that.
I see.
So we want to try to find Ophelia. We want to track down who killed Rhodey. We want to figure out what the heck is going on with that guy who said he's the master. If he's even dead. I'm not sure. Or we can go back to Amiria and I can talk to my boss, and I'm sure it'll be a great conversation.
I guess, the boss conversation is kind of up to you, boss, because that seems like a deep one.
It'll be fine. I just don't
So
want
how
to fly
long
us all
until-
the way across the system for nothing.
How long until Robin's handlers chase her back to the ship?
Maybe we should figure out where she came from before leaving.
And you see Amy just kind of staring as you say that. The name Robin does not match any citizenship databases in the local Aurelishi register.
Well, that only makes it more confusing.
What would you expect? Rhodey was taken by great violence.
Yeah, it
Explain.
sucked.
If Robin is somehow derived from Rhodey, surely someone is looking for her.
Oh yeah, we were going to see if we could find Rhodey's hair somewhere. Quip, help me look
I mean,
for
I
Rhodey
guess-
hair.
I guess the ship matching her to Rhodey kind of answers that, though. I don't know.
I mean, what type of biometrics does this ship use?
Fingerprint.
Oh,
That said, you want to give me a look around for hair?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
anything that Rhodey owned, that may have stuff on it.
percent.
Are you like asking out loud for this?
My what?
Are you asking out loud for to look for hair?
Yeah.
Amy says, he did a miserable job of keeping the showers clean.
Oh, good. That's a perfect way to start.
Go and drain
Check the
Spelunky.
shower drains. Rhodey colored hair.
I can't wait to pull up a blue fuzzball.
Yeah, at risk of getting a little grody, we'll say you can find some hair.
So would a master medicine be able to maybe take this sample and try to match it to another sample? Maybe not DNA sequencing, but
How are you trying to match this?
God.
One, you'll need appropriate equipment for this, I think.
Yeah, we don't have that.
And you are in a kind of middle of nowhere town. Erelishi is, one of the bigger towns, but the capital, or somewhere, back at the Golden Throne, they would let you use the finest medical technology for whatever you want because you're a vestige.
Yeah. Sapphire sighs a little. I think we might need to go back to Amiria and going to be able to do DNA sequencing on this ship at the very least.
Maybe we can get a microscope on Yamazon.
I've got a link open to Ancestry.com right now if we want to just order a kit.
Those takes 5 to 7 weeks to show up, though.
Stranger's gonna like hop up on top of the ship as much as possible and just keep a lookout for where Robin went.
Okay. After like 5 or 6 minutes, you see her kind of walking in, hauling some like crates from the north side, and one of the. Oh my god, where did I put that token? Hello, Hanger Staff. I'm waiting for the slowest token moving animation. I forgot to turn it off for these tokens. Is walking with her, carrying a second crate. That is not the button I want to hit. That is not delete encounter.
No.
And the Hanger Staff is walking with her, and they're just kind of both carrying crates. And she's like, "Yep, you said it's in here, Miss Robin." She's like, "Yeah, this is the ship right here." And she walks in and she sets down a crate, and the Hanger Staff likewise walks in and sets down a staff and goes, sets down a crate and says, "Can I help you all with anything else?"
Oh, no, thank you very much. Didn't expect she was going to need help, but...
Oh, this young lady needed... Of course, this thing's heavy as could be. I mean, I'm surprised she lifted the one she was holding.
She's stronger than she looks, apparently.
Brody
Anyway,
was a weak little nerd, wasn't he?
I'll be off.
Brody was a pretty scrawny guy, yeah.
Oh shit, Robin with a Y, name reveal.
She looks and she goes, "Honestly, this one's a lot lighter." And she picks, like, you can see her, like, lift the crate again, and she walks over to the other one, and she can't lift it. "I got her to carry the heavy one. She was kind of ripped."
That's understandable.
Work smarter, not harder.
And she just kind of, like, giggles. Anyway, we'll probably need some time to start working on these.
Well, how's some time on the drip pack? Because I guess we're going to Amiria.
Amiria? Where's that?
You really don't remember anything. It's another planet in this sector. It's where I'm from.
Where's this planet?
Let me get a map. She's gonna like pull up a map of the sector and just point out where Amiria is compared to this planet.
Oh, whoa. Damn, why don't I remember this? This is our, like... Wait, that's not a star. I was gonna say solar system. What the fuck is that in the Oh, it's magical.
Yeah, it's some sort of conflux that... Well, the planets stay here, so it's not too bad.
It's anchoring everything. That's interesting.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't be able to tell just looking at the map, but she seems to be able to just by looking at it.
Yeah, Sapphire Sapphire is just like, this kid knows more than me. What the heck? It's okay. I'm sure Squib can give you some lessons about all of this.
Is the other guy gonna come inside? And she like looks at the door and like looks up at Stranger. Not? Are you coming inside? Oh, sorry, Stranger.
We should probably make sure he at least gets in before we take off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my only real concern. I'm still, or at least he is still paranoid about people coming after this lady.
Well, I'm gonna golf Stranger, so unless you want to ride on the outside, which I imagine you'd probably be fine with, but it's more comfortable in here.
I'm pretty sure I can still suffocate.
It's probably true.
Okay, well, I'll just... Where should I sit during takeoff?
Surely we have an extra seat somewhere.
Yeah, you can pull up an extra seat into the main cabin.
There is not assigned seating.
You just, find whatever chair you can.
Yeah, there's no like assigned seating. There's just seats that I'm not allowed in.
Okay.
Which is mostly the one that
As,
controls the whole ship.
As Sieg walks into the cockpit, he's going to turn and point to the wall. This is where Squib hits the wall when we take off.
Only that one time.
And she walks into this room, and you see she finds a set of straps on the wall that have been installed on either side for extra people to sit on.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
And Amy just seems to be doing the March 7th before an Astral Express jump, where she just tries to like write it. Okay, you are able to power the ship on, and you lift into flight out of the station. And I assume you're heading back to Amuria.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, I think the plan is to return to the cult base.
True. You are able to hail the local authorities, and you get your exit pass. Essentially, like if you're going, out of a country and they want to stamp your passport that you're leaving, it's that, but over radio.
How long of a trip is it back to Amuria?
It'll probably be a few days.
Okay, I'm gonna click the rest button.
Yeah, you'll have some time. You can all take a rest. Let me adjust some things.
Squib's gonna excitedly tell Robin as they're taking off how last time they flew here, they were attacked by fighter ships and they blew them up.
Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah, I was on a hot streak. Let me just tell you, no survivors.
Squib is a very skilled gunner. It's true.
All right, you're off into space, heading back to Amuria. And she goes, oh yeah, we never really went through those crates.
Oh yeah, I can look at them.
You're right. Why don't you tell us what's in them?
There's just some components, and here. And what you find in them is components to either, from the available upgrades, I will put them in Discord, is a ship weapons package, which unlocks 3 new weapons for your ship. Right now, your ship has 2 weapon slots, which are filled with a Mark I laser battery, which deals moderate damage. This contains Mark II lasers, which are more energy efficient and thus only take a single slot for similar output. Mark I autocannons, which are somewhat more difficult to aim, have a shorter range, and deal more damage. But please be aware that the Aparitian Amurian Truce Pact criminalizes the use of projectile weaponry in space due to the debris it leaves behind. And a Mark I torpedo tube. You must reload the tubes between shots. And these armaments can be swapped out at any location with ship services, such as a starport or a station with a landing pad. The second option is an Arcano Magic Spellcaster, which is a new station for encounters Magic Officer, Connecting to the ship's Arcano magic reactor, a player may spend a spell slot to activate the caster, allowing your ship to cast spells that the ship knows. And these will be modified in some form, like a fireball with a 3-kilometer range, or heat metal that can affect an entire vehicle. Some are already installed. I haven't gotten that far yet. You can program additional ones into the ship. And the third option is a Mark I gravity well, which will allow you to pull items into your ship, kind of like the gravity scoop from Void Crew, from a short distance, as well as anchor your ship to objects in space. Say, if you want to park a little bit outside of a space station, you can keep yourself locked in place. A gravity well can also be used to counteract a gravitational effect. Put them in chat.
We can skimp on parking?
Do we only pick one of these? Is that what I heard?
You have got the components between the 2 boxes for one of them.
This is the hardest decision of my life, crew. More guns, which I think is just, we can all agree is like a net positive for everyone.
That is a bonus.
Wizard ship, which I never thought I'd say, but I'm kind of loving it. And then, Radon special.
How do you teach the spellcaster spells?
Buy a prerequisite spell gem. I think that's the equivalent to scrolls. And then you'll have to use an appropriate magic skill to program it in. It's like learning a spell, but you're learning it for the ship. If what you can teach the ship might be limited, so I will, not let you buy a spell and waste it. But I want to think of spells that are scaled up to a ship's size.
Well, my vote is for the weapons or having a spellcaster. Gravity well could be useful too, but
That said, you can also pool money and buy other upgrades later, but this is one you're getting for free.
Okay.
I do love copious amounts of guns. Yeah, I know the autocannons are, illegal or whatever, but does the torpedo count as legal? It's still a projectile, but,
So the torpedo, in this case, explodes, so missile weaponry is not affected by the Pact. Autocannons are fine to use in atmosphere, but in space you will get criminalized if you are found using shell-based weaponry that leaves a casing behind.
Okay. They only are illegal because they leave space junk, basically.
Yes.
I do love legal explosives.
I mean, I see no problem with the weapons package, unless other people, have a better idea. Spellcaster lets me be a little more helpful if we're fighting. But
I do like the idea of you getting involved more, boss. And also, I kind of like the idea of flaunting that we have a magic ship to people.
hey, I did a good job cheering you on last time.
You did. I was inspired, as you always do, which is why you're the boss. That's why you write the checks. You could also write magical checks that are cashed by the ship.
Magical checks that their holes can't cash.
Or their hulls will not cash them.
I didn't ask how big the universe was. I said I cast Fireball.
You're so right. Or, teaching the ship to cast Thermal Lance with a ship-to-ship weapon.
Fucking weapons grade thermal lance.
Being able to cast Thermal Lance at a capital ship is pretty cool.
Okay, I'm kind of getting sold on the wizard ship.
Sapphire, you
Never
have
thought
this
I'd
brief
say it.
mental image of boring a thermal hole through the side of a capital ship and flying your ship into it. You have this vision right after of 17 gun batteries training on your ship as the highest threat, but you stop thinking about that and think about casting the spell again.
Let's not worry about that part.
Our lasers have already been fired at that point. We don't care.
And so she opens
For what it's
the
worth, I kind of like the gravity well.
It is useful.
I like all 3 upgrades, but I lean towards the second 2.
I feel like our weapons are pretty good, especially at Squib's hands already. So utility goes a long way.
Can't we like cast a gravity magic spell or something? I don't know.
I certainly can't cast any gravity magic.
Well, I'm voting for.
And we can always buy one of them later. So
That's true.
That is true.
Maybe the gravity well would be the
Oh,
most
see-
smart.
See, you are the one who keeps us alive and flies the ship. So I will leave the final decision to you.
And this is kind of like your baby now, right?
Is this what they mean when they say that work is like a family?
Yes.
I don't remember where I heard that, but I remember being kind of an asshole who said it.
no, what they mean when they say work is a family is that you are indentured to them.
No,
Wait.
it means that we're all really cool. Like, oh, me and Stranger, and he hugs Stranger's leg. We're tight. We're buds.
No, I'd lean towards either the caster or the gravity well.
Alright, well, let me know which one you want. And we can...
I think if we ranked choice, then that probably puts us at gravity well.
Yeah, gravity well, I think.
All right, let's build the gravity well then.
Okay, and she reaches in to the crate. Ugh, what's this? And she pulls out and there's black sludge on her hands.
Gross.
And as she's trying to shake it off, you notice that the sludge crawls out on its own that is wrapped in a lot of the components. And
Oh gosh.
takes form. And two oozes come out. Let's align yourselves on the grid.
Activate the grid mode.
Let's roll for initiative.
We got Goop Troopers.
Goopers.
I'm gonna move these out of the way just for now. And go out of the ship. I'll put them back later.
Understandable.
Fucking ship upgrade mimics.
Call those shimmicks.
Oh shit.
Alright. And these oozes look like they are ready to attack. Just need Sieg's initiative, and we are good. Alright, let me start up some... Robin screams when she sees this and runs out of the room.
Understandable.
You see her kind of shaking her hands off. Kill it, kill it, kill it! Ugh!
Wash those. Web yells
Yeah.
as she runs.
On it! And you see her disappear down the hallway to the bathroom. The first one seems to just sort of perceive Stranger. And it goes to... hold on a minute. First off, you see the lights in this room flicker and they turn off.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
There's still light pouring in from the main room, so it's not like super dark. But also, Sapphire, is your light on?
No.
Okay, then that's fine. Nothing is affected by that.
That's good.
And then it reaches out and it tries to sap Stranger. It hits you, dealing some damage. And you feel this thing numbing your body as it hits you. I'm gonna need a fortitude save from Stranger.
If I soul shield, no, I can't soul shield. I don't have my reaction.
No,
Or never mind.
it's also does bludgeoning damage.
I was just gonna ask if I block the void damage, does it still do it? But it don't matter. It definitely don't matter.
All right, and you shake it off. You felt worse. You just fought a fucking dragon. This ooze ain't got shit on you. But it's gonna try and hit you again. And this time it misses. Alright, Sieg, it's your turn. You've just watched some creepy oozes on your ship.
First, I'm going to deploy to it.
Go for it.
And then second, I will hunker down to move, shoot, and take cover.
Go for it.
And I will target the one on the left that hasn't acted yet.
Go for it. Give me that attack roll then.
1 sec, I'm seeing if I get a rogue bonus on this or not.
Okay.
No, I had to have rolled stealth or deception. Okay, so I'm shooting it.
And your twit blasts into it.
Nice. I'm going to re-roll that.
Go for it.
First hero point of the year, let's go!
And that's a hit. Go ahead and roll me some damage.
I didn't re-roll the same number, so we're off to a good start.
That's
New
massive.
year.
New year, who dis? Oh.
Nice damage, though.
And it takes some 3 electricity damage. Alright, Squib. Your ship components seem to be coated in some weird ooze that's now attacking you.
Nobody goops my friend and gets away with it. He's gonna step up. He's gonna. It's time for the wombo combo. He's gonna swing.
Oh yeah, I should put this on the grid too. There we go. Alright, and you hit it.
Sweet bludgeoning damage, and then we're following up with the blast. Meant to have ammo. It's okay. Ignore that. We add the trigger brand salvo. Here comes the crit. I swear. Nope, I lied. Actually, you know what? I'm doing my first reroll of the year because I want a crit.
Let's go.
And it's a natural 20. However, I am afraid to tell you, this monster is immune to critical hits.
No.
Oh,
that's just
he
regular
wombo
damage.
comboed, and it is indeed Falco.
I'm still happy feet on that one. Okay.
Oh, it was a good reroll into a nat 20.
Sorry. What's the roll though?
And you notice it does not seem to take the precision damage, as there is no area on this oily, thick mass to shoot.
Win this time, goop monster.
Alright, Sapphire, it is your turn.
I'm gonna reload. Is my last action.
You seem a little beefy, so it's time for the buff cycle. Well, then. Halo, and the blood magic will land on Sapphire. That's it.
Alright, Sapphire calls on the power of Ymyar and blesses her allies. Stranger, it's your turn.
All right. I draw my weapon because I definitely did not have it drawn already.
Mhm.
Let me just do the shimmy shuffle here. Wait, no, not that. Oh my god, it's moving stuff on the.
Huh?
That's so annoying. It moves the things on the attacks list if I click sheath.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's not real. Anyway. I will. Let me see. I think Squib's probably going to be okay. I'm going to raise the walls, targeting Sapphire. God. So much bookkeeping to do. Why don't you use
That's
the
your
other
name,
one?
dude.
Yeah, it's in your name.
Right?
Bookkeeper.
That one. There we go.
All right. When you have a lot of small things that you can use over and over, but that's the whole point is it's so many plates.
Yeah. Oh, the problem is that it's not just more buttons I can use. It's a bunch of like drop downs and checkboxes.
Yeah.
Okay, and that will shift eminence to my weapon, which I will then swing at the web of ooze, I guess.
Yeah. Go for it. Give me an attack roll.
Take that. Lamont. How much do I care about this?
Unfortunately, it's only immune to critical hits, not critical misses, with the 1 on the die.
Damn. I guess I have 2 points. Sure,
Imagine being immune to critical misses.
that would be crazy.
Kind of whack.
That's Sapphire.
True.
And it's a hit. You can go ahead and roll me some damage.
Yep. Uncheck below half HP.
Oh,
Since I have to do
interesting.
damage again.
The health bar estimates are smaller when we are in combat, and it uses the resource estimate.
Interesting.
Hmm.
So it must be something they added baseline into the module. Yeah, and that takes 26 combination cold and sonic damage.
I'm slightly shocked that it did full damage. Anyway, that's 3 actions, so over to you, Ooze. Use.
All right. The first one kind of a pulse of void energy flies out at Sapphire.
Oh.
But it just it slams off of the shield that Stranger has given you and misses because of Raise the Walls.
Did it.
It then strides over to Stranger. And then it's going to go ahead and try and strike at Stranger. No, you need map for this. You don't get to strike full attack. There we go.
I'm concealed.
Oh, are you? Okay.
I don't know.
that's
Actually, that probably doesn't matter, right? Because they're not going to see me visually.
Yeah, it's immune to visual effects. So that hits, and you'll need to make a fortitude save.
Give me damage.
Yeah.
Thank you.
16 damage.
Ow. Oh, I should check. Is it a disease, poison, or radiation?
Neither. And all it is you become dazzled and deafened until the end of the creature's next turn.
Okay.
This also numbs all of your senses, such as, say, smell, taste, and touch.
Okay.
Okay. That was its action, so that's top of the round. Let's give everyone a hero point. The other ooze is going to first strike at... where'd my guy go? Squib.
You wouldn't attack a little goblin, would you?
It would crit you.
Hey, that's not fair.
Alright, and this deals 12 damage to Squib, and then I will need a fortitude save.
Got fortitude and attitude, baby.
Let's go.
I think I fucked up the sound effect on their melee attack, but that's fine. You succeed, and you're fine. And it's going to go ahead and this time strike at Squib. Just barely hitting. I'm going to say it applies this once per round. It should apply at every hit, but yeah, fuck it. Taking damage is pretty bad.
I appreciate the benevolence.
And I once again rolled an even number, so it is going to attack you again.
Really, third time's the whiff.
Rolls right past that 16 on the die to a 3 for a critical miss. And that's the end of its turn. Over to you, Stieg.
First action, I'd like to recall knowledge on these things.
Yeah, certainly. So these, you can tell, are some sort of ooze, so occultism is probably a appropriate skill. And what would you like to know?
Special abilities.
Okay. So you know this is a void ooze. This is basically an ooze infused with void energy. They just kind of float through space, and sometimes they get caught on things like this in containers and go unnoticed until they are awoken by unsuspecting crew. Generally, they're pretty straightforward. They're kind of mindless, that they'll just kind of attack things near them. And they can also cause electrical issues, such as you saw with the light. Special abilities is if a creature tries to magically restore hit points, they must succeed at a will save. Then it heals the ooze instead.
To know.
What else do you want to know? You got a nat 20 on that, so I will.
Weaknesses or resistances.
It's not weak or resistant to anything. But you do know it's an ooze, and thus it's going to be immune to precision damage, as well as critical hits. There's no key part to hit. And other things, like you can't knock an ooze unconscious, it can't bleed, it doesn't see, so there's no visual effects will work on it. And I will reveal these names in the tracker since you got that. Alright, next action.
I'm going to modify to it to increase damage by int and shoot it again.
Alright, you shooting the south one?
Yes.
Go for it. Give me an attack roll. Alright, that is a hit. And this one takes 16 electricity damage.
And the arc is going to trigger, and the other one will take 2 damage.
You arc to that one and can recharge your shield if needed.
Now on my turn.
That is the end of Squib's turn. Sieg's turn. Squib, it is over to you.
Hey. All right, time to bash. We're just doing regular. We're not going to bother to blast.
Oh yeah, Squib would be off guard when these attack.
Ooh.
That is a miss on the
We're
first
re-rolling.
one.
We're re-rolling that.
That's very valid.
Well, you know, it's technically better.
Well,
Just follow up with a
less of a miss, but it is still a miss.
regular melee then after that, and just hope.
I believe in hope.
Oh, come on. I saw the 19. You thought about it.
As a 20, which does not meet their armor class, so that is another miss.
Well, guess what? Here's a 20 on the die right here. Right here. That's not. That's a 4. That's a 4.
That is the wrong kind of critical.
After swinging wildly and just not connecting, he just pants and says, "Don't worry, I got it." They're on the ropes.
All right, over to you, Sapphire.
All right. His health is still moderately okay, so he's blasting time. Nothing big. Just gonna, do a moderate zap on the one to the south. Divine Land.
All right, that is a hit. Go ahead and roll me some damage.
I guess we're gonna find out. That's where your spirit
That's the
damage
south
is.
one, right?
Yeah, south one.
All right, and it takes spirit damage.
Cool.
14, in fact, that you dealt.
And then Sapphire is going to pull out her. Which one does more damage? She's gonna draw one of her pistols. Just reading what the damage is on them.
Oh shit, it's cat time.
Okay. Just a regular laser pistol.
All right. And Sapphire draws a laser pistol. You know things are fucked. All right, over to you, stranger. You've feeling kind of numb senses, which is an odd sensation for you. To be a little disconnected from your body, but
You'd be surprised. I'm going to step to here. And as far as I know, I should be able to flank an ooze.
yes. And you, whoop, that's the ship. You yourself are no longer flanked.
Scary noise.
True.
Okay, and then we're just going to strike. Buh.
You swing and you, because it is flanked, you score a hit.
Tactical genius.
True. Throw me some damage.
Absolutely.
And you deal 19 combined cold and sonic damage to those.
Thinking. I will attempt it. I will transcend the other one. I will transcend.
Okay.
Is the one who makes the will save the heal giver or the one being healed?
The heal giver, thankfully.
Okay, so I'm going to be making 2 will saves here, I assume.
Let me put this in chat for you. Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, I heal myself. And then
Was
I
it
heal...
anyone who healed, or was it by
It is-
spell?
You have to make a will save per target.
Yeah, I think it's magical, and this is magic.
Yeah. And basically rolling on your icons is inherently magical.
Mm-hmm. I am Lord of all will saves. Well, I'm not going to get my 9 hit points, but that's not a big deal. Alright,
2
round
plus
2.
double your level, so it's that
And
much.
this is for Squib, and he's going to get it.
Okay, wait, the first one would have been the 16, right?
The first one would have been the 9 that heals myself, because it's the first.
Okay. Then it heals for 9.
Yep.
And then Squib
Okay,
will get
but
the...
that's... Yes, the 16.
Yep. Alright, Squib, you heal for 16.
Okay, and that will still shift my imminence to...
No, 16, not 9.
Oops.
Sorry. Sorry, it's 2 up.
There we
There
go.
you go.
Okay, and that's all my action.
Okay. The ooze is going to... I fear they really like rolling even numbers on this. So it lashes out at Squib. For a 19 on the die, critically hitting
Jesus.
Squib. For 26 damage.
I will react
Wow.
and cast Protector's Sacrifice. Oh shit. Alright, well, I guess I gotta pass this check.
Yeah. Okay, you're fine on the deafen check.
Okay, so this is going to reduce the damage by 12, and I will take 12 damage.
Here's an easy 12 for you both to click. So you heal for...
The damage and I'll heal for 12.
Yeah, quote unquote heal.
Fake heal.
Okay, and then I will also need a fortitude save from Squib for numb senses.
Luckily, I'm about to ace.
You are. And you're fine.
Woo.
Let's see who the ooze attacks next. And it lashes out, and you see the tentacle going towards Squib, and then it hits Stranger.
Damn.
For 20 damage. And then it attempts to keep the numbing on you, so only does fortitude save from Stranger.
Oh shit, I can barrow myself.
Oh no.
Surely my +1 from Scar the Survival will see me through. Yeah.
Yeah. And with that, you shake off the dazzled and the deafened. That's not till the end of the creature's turn, but it's got one more action. And it goes back and it reaches out for Squib.
Just a little guy.
You're a little guy, and it decided to miss you. Top of the round, it's the other ooze. Has one target.
Oh.
So it is just going to send a flurry of attacks. The first one is a 1 on the die, critically missing Squib. He's seen in the telegraphed motions of this ooze. Every attack it makes. 1, 3, 1 on the die, and that's its turn. Holy shit.
I'm too small.
Alright, and with that, it is over to Sieg.
I'm just gonna modify it to increase damage and keep blasting away.
Alright, go for it. Alright, and that is a regular hit since they are immune to crits. So this will be regular damage.
And the arc will trigger, the other will take 2. And then I will shoot this one a second time.
Alright, go for it. And that is a regular hit.
And again, the arc will trigger.
So that takes 2, and this one takes 17 electricity damage.
And that will end my turn.
Alright. Over to you, Squib, as you are flanked by oozes.
Playing by uses, that's exactly where I want him. I'm gonna do what I did last turn, but this time I'm actually gonna roll good. I decided that I think that was the problem.
Agreed.
Well, round 2. Okay, there we go. That's what I was waiting for. Smashed.
Right. And that is a hit. For 16 bludgeoning damage as you smash into the ooze and splatter some on the walls.
And here comes the 20.
Called shot.
That is a critical,
Cold shot.
but they are immune, so it's okay. That's just a hit, though. So regular damage. $24 damage.
You know what they say, you ooze, you lose.
Miserable. Excellent.
That's
All right.
right with you.
Over to you, Sapphire.
All right. Sapphire doesn't want to cast a big heal because she knows that big heal is going to heal the ooze a lot. She's going to move here. And battle medicine stranger.
Excellent.
What a coincidence. That's what I was thinking about doing.
Oh.
Moving back into flanking position and battle menacing yourself?
we're just gonna
Back into? I'm
quickly
flanking right now.
roll, and it will be fine. Hey,
All right, and you're able to quickly heal Stranger.
Holy moly.
she's master now, and that's it.
All right. Hey, Master. Oh no.
Oh no!
All right, Stranger.
Yeah, well, I
over
guess
to
I
you.
don't have to do that anymore.
You better serve your actions murdering.
Thinking.
That's
I will just use the action shift imminence. You know what? I'm not a coward. I'm gonna activate no scarp at this. Give me the will save.
All right. No problem. You succeed and manage to heal yourself for 4d8. The Stranger's own void energy is much stronger than the pull of this ooze.
My soul is unassailable. Anyway, the main point of that is to move my spark back to my weapon and strike.
All right, and you hit. For 17 cold and sonic damage as your cryo scythe rips into it.
All right, I'll whirl my blade and come back for a second follow-up hit. No, good enough.
Yeah,
Flanking.
and because it's off guard, you're able to hit it. It's would have dodged to your right, but people were in the way. As you score a hit for 19 more damage, and the ooze is looking pretty rough and barrowable.
Excellent. All right, your turn, ooze.
All right. The
I just
ooze
realized I
has-
don't have this buff. Hang on.
The ooze has 3 targets. You'll never guess what it rolled.
Is it 2?
Squib.
It was a strike squib.
what?
However, oh my god, because it's flanking, it lunges at you, and you would have dodged, but you would have dodged into the ooze, and so it hits.
I'm
And
crying.
you feel the body tingling, numbing solution get on you as you take 15 damage. And I will need a fortitude save. And you are... Shake this off. You are way too in touch right now.
I'm immune forever. That's not how that works, but
Nope. As it goes to attack the next target. I'm not lying. It was a squib. I said 1 or 2 is squib, 3 or 4 is sapphire, stranger, and I rolled a 1 and a 2. Dealing, as a second hit, 16 more damage to squib. And for
ouch,
its last
owie.
attack, it rolled a 6, so it is going to try and strike out its stranger. With a 10 on the die, it basically needs a 20. And critically misses. Top of the round, it is the other ooze. Has 2 targets. And it strikes at Sapphire, who is flanking with the other ooze. Does not have to roll well to hit Sapphire.
No, it doesn't.
And you feel the cold grip of this space ooze hitting you. I will need a fortitude save from Sapphire. Alright, you're fine. It does try and hit Sapphire again. This time it misses. You see the attack, and it was a pretty predictable wind-up. And this time it goes to hit Squib. And it misses Squib.
Good.
Over to you, Sieg.
All right, we're gonna encore and modify it for damage and shoot twice.
Go for it. All right, that is a regular hit. Throw me some regular damage on the first one. So that takes 9 damage, and I assume this arcs to the other one.
Indeed.
Okay. And the second
We're gonna
one is...
reroll.
Yeah, go for it. All right, and as you worry you might miss, the 2-hit locks in, aimbot enabled, and it hits. Oh wait, that's because it's off guard. It would not be off guard to your attack.
Fuck.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry about that.
Didn't think about it.
Yeah, I didn't read it until I checked the thing, and I was gonna say because of the off guard. Oh, so it does not take the damage. My bad. All right, Squib, over to you.
You know what time it is.
Hammer in time.
Clobbering time.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
or that's better. That's better.
Well, it is because you hit the ooze.
Damn.
Roll me some damage.
That's what you get for punching me. And another one. And finally, the nat 20
unfortunately
one more time. No, I lied to you.
It's a miss. Alright. Now that Squib has beat up this ooze, it is Sapphire's turn.
All right, Sapphire is going to apply a healing stimulant to Squib. Healing. 29 healing for Squib. And then she's going to cast Ricochet. Let's ricochet both of them.
Yeah. That's right, it's a reflex save for me.
Yeah.
Alright, so the one... You hit the one next to you solidly, but the other one... you just kind of lose your focus for a second and it misses. Alright. And that was... Healing Stimulant, and then 2 action spell. So it is over to Stranger.
Mm. It's the reaping hour. I'll strike. And then I check the box. The target is below half health.
The box has been checked.
Indeed, and you hit with that,
Watch
so
out.
give me some damage. Alright, 19 damage.
Alright, I'll strike again.
Alright, and that is a regular hit because they are immune to crits.
Does it count as a crit for crit specialization?
No.
Actually, I have no idea. Okay.
As far as I know, it does not.
That's still pretty good.
Yeah, that is 30 damage all the same. That was a really good hit.
I mean, there's a chance. I'll take a third strike. Rat.
That's okay. That is unfortunately a miss. But this ooze is looking barely held together.
Good enough.
Of its available targets, it is going to strike Sapphire, who is flanking with the other ooze. And it rolls a 3 on the die, just like it rolled a 3 on the target die, and missed. It's gonna try again.
No.
Well, okay, you said no, so I think it's gonna miss.
Oh, good.
Rolls another 21 to hit, which also fails. You would not believe if I told you. I guess I could show you because you're sitting next to me, but it actually rolled the same result each time. And I'm pretty sure this is also a miss, as the ooze lashes out. Top of the round is the other ooze. Also tries to hit you. They seem to be drawn in by your holy essence of vitality. And that one is a critical hit.
Ooh.
As it deals 28 damage to Sapphire, and I will need a Fortitude save. You're fine. For the next attack, it's going to try and hit Squib.
Ow, my face.
More of the Void Essence splashes out onto Squib as the Pseudopod strikes you. And I'll need a Fortitude save to resist this Void Essence from Squib. And you succeed, so you're fine. But it's going to go ahead and strike you with its last attack as it slides past and you dodge out of the way. See, it is your turn.
We running it back. The modify to increase damage, and we're shooting.
I assume you did not mean to move up there, Squib.
I did not know.
Oh.
I tried undoing it. You already did it.
Yeah, all good. Alright, you hit this one, and it takes some damage. Just roll damage for the Volt Thrower. Alright, this is getting worse and worse off.
And arc will trigger for the 2 damage on the other one.
That's right. We roll that 2 damage. Alright.
And then I'll put my second shot into this guy.
Another harrowing shot of Volts flies into the ooze. Let's see some damage. This might be the end of the ooze. Not quite. It is still just barely holding on. That's the end of your turn, I believe?
Alright. The arc will trigger and end my turn.
That's right, the arc. Thank you. Alright, Squib.
Hey, gotta add up that incidental damage.
It's not been insignificant. Alright, Squib, there is an ooze behind you that is almost dispersed. And there is one in front of you.
Squib points to the ooze he's been hitting. I'll deal with you later. Okay? One moment, please. He turns to beat the heck out of this guy.
All
I
right.
thought for sure that was rolling onto the 1.
I thought it was too, and I was gonna cry.
That is a hit. Roll me some damage. And you obliterate this ooze as it splatters and does not reform.
I whip around and I stalk this fella now. For real, maybe. Oh my goodness.
That is a hit. Just barely.
And then we'll do one more, even though it will not be a 20, unfortunately.
And that is a miss.
Called shot.
Boss, you got this. You got this. Don't die.
That's my plan. Sapphire's gonna step, and then you want to go for the murder. Her friends are here. Everything will be fine. Divine Lanes. We're gonna reroll that. Better.
Yeah, that's a hit. Roll me some damage. I'm gonna say this is probably a screen, but it's still a hit.
That's it.
Alright, stranger. It's over to you. There's one more ooze.
Yep. I mean, I could attack it from here. May as well prevent it from escaping. I don't know where to, but you know, it's the principle.
It's an ooze that just seeks death.
I will strike.
Alright, that is a hit. For 24 damage.
And strike once more. Well, they can't all be winners. I'm not
That is
super worried about
unfortunately
it.
a miss. Alright. This ooze does not like being in this corner. So he's going to try and shove Squib to get more room to act. He had more targets before. So it's going to go ahead and make the shove attack against Squib's Fortitude DC, which is 24. And it manages to shove Squib back.
Okay, rude.
And then it is going to stride.
Can I reactive shot to it moving?
Yes,
Can I react to punch it?
you can. This is a move action, so you can all take reactions.
Womp.
I don't think Squib would be able to react there.
It kind of shoved him, but he didn't like lose action. Actually, he didn't lose his reaction or anything. It shoved him, and then there was a little break,
Nice.
and then it moved. Those are two misses. Stranger, did you also want a reactive strike? Oh, you missed.
Yep.
My bad.
No, I didn't. That was my turn.
Oh, okay, yeah, go for it.
I just wanted to see if
My
someone
bad.
else could get it first.
That's a hit.
I want to let them have it.
That's 22 damage.
Nope.
And then the ooze is going to go ahead and follow after the thing it shoved. And it misses Squib. So over to Sieg.
All right. We once again run it back. Modify for damage and shoot.
That's a hit. Roll me some damage. It takes 12 electricity damage.
Nice.
That is a miss for the second shot. Alright, Squib. This ooze seems fixated on you.
Time for Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
It seems to have
Rules of nature.
mixed you up for a Grinch meal. That's a hit.
Beautiful damage. Beautiful damage.
That is, and with that, you splatter this ooze. And it is gone, and that is the end of combat.
Ugh. Okay, well, I'm going to need to wash after that. I think some got in my mouth.
Those were kind of gross.
Is Robin okay?
He ran away as soon as they showed up.
Well, you are supposed to wash your hands thoroughly for at least 20 seconds. She may not be finished.
He's right.
Yeah, that's true. It was a few rounds of combat.
Gonna politely knock because he was not raised in a barn.
Alright, you knock and the door opens and she's like, still trying to get this out from under my fingernails. Ugh. Did you guys kill it?
Yep,
Oh,
there.
you have some on you here.
He's gonna explain as he dunks his head under the water and muffled, kind of like, yeah, they're puddles now. Well, more than they were, more puddly.
I just imagine this black mess of a ooze-battered goblin just bursting through the door while she's trying to clean herself.
I want to make sure you weren't, being attacked by a little ooze or something.
And she kind of slides past you and comes out to the rest of you. She goes, I had no idea that was in there. I'm so sorry. I promise it wasn't on purpose. I'm sorry.
Squib rejoins. That's okay. We are extremely trusting. The last people we trusted tried to kill us.
I wasn't trying to kill you. I'm sorry.
No. I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying we will trust anybody. So don't worry.
You can see she's looking at all of you a little hesitant.
Well, I'm gonna go admire the gravity scoop.
1 second.
The claw.
Okay, sorry, I'm back. I had to check on something. But yeah, she just remarked that she was very apologetic. Anything else, or do you all want to just continue on your journey?
I'm ready just to. We can fly. Let Sieg enjoy the new toy.
Yes, it's not like anyone got hurt in this fight.
I don't know how you manage to avoid this all the time, see.
By simply not running into the fray. As he's walking to the cockpit.
I will create a physical manifestation, a representation of the gravity wall in the future. But yeah, for now we can say that you can all spend a couple days on the journey installing that. And let you, pick up items in space or just things you might expect having a gravity wall to let you do. We'll go back to the sector screen. And you know the route pretty well. I will ask for a piloting check to get you back home to Emeryria.
Home?
That's where the ship took off from. And as you get into Emeryrian airspace, well, not airspace, space. While you are flying, you get a radar ping of 2 ships flying up on you. And they fly over your ship. You see Emeryrian military insignias on them. Sapphire would notice at least. And they just kind of flow in a pattern. And you get a radio transmission. Hailing the long road home.
That's us.
Yeah, as the stuff comes through, I'm gonna yell out to Sapphire to get up here.
Please confirm if Vestige Sapphire is on board.
Sapphire pauses a moment. I'm here, yes.
We've been asked to escort you to Exalted Cardinal Cassandra's ship, the Sword of Dawn. Would you please follow us?
Sapphire just kind of nods to Sieg. Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
So
Sorry
Sieg
for the
cut
inconvenience.
comms and turn back to Sapphire as is this a good thing?
It's an unusual thing.
So Sapphire, you would know that there are 2 Exalted Cardinals, and they are 2 people who are directly under Alexander.
Do I know what kind of stuff this cardinal tends to handle?
About half of the tasks that Alexander doesn't want to.
Okay. It's not specifically like one of them is usually the diplomat and
No.
okay.
Look, boss.
You do know that the Sword of Dawn is the flagship of the Emeryrian Second Fleet.
Okay.
If for some reason your bosses are mad at you, I'll put the schmoovs on them.
I mean, I haven't done anything that I suspect would make them mad. But I guess we're visiting Emeryrian flagship.
As you are guided in towards the carrier, you get another hail, and you get someone saying, Sapphire? Sapphire? Can you put Sapphire on, please?
Yes, I'm here.
Right. Exalted Cardinal Cassandra would like to speak to you in person. Very sorry about the inconvenience. You can bring your companions, or up to you.
Sapphire's just going to turn to the others and say, this is your choice if you want to come along. I have no idea what it is about, but you are welcome, apparently.
This seems like someone
Azor.
important. I'm here for the ride.
As your loyal employee, I would be the word that means I should go.
we should leave the shooty chick on the ship, I think.
Yeah, Amy can watch over the ship. But Segan Stranger, I understand if you don't want to come aboard.
I have no qualms with meeting our cult leaders.
Ooh, boss, question. Should he call them that to their face?
No, definitely not.
All right, and you are guided into a bay on a large capital ship. This is a carrier vessel that is an order of magnitude larger than your ship. There's not just the carrier, it's in a carrier fleet. Sapphire, if you want to know more about what you're seeing, you can give me either an MER lore, MER lore, or a society check.
Oh my god, it's the Xianzhou Luofu.
Oh shit. Bobbed on the 1 and rolled to the 19.
That should be a blind check, but that's fine. Yeah, well, that's fine. You would know that seeing this many ships in formation is usually a sign of war.
Boy.
They don't usually gather like this.
Something is up, and it's likely not good.
Can I make a tech lore to gauge how powerful this fleet would be in comparison to like the private militaries that are roaming around the galaxy?
Yeah, go for it. So while you don't know much about the specific strength of the various Amurian fleets, you know that just by looking, this is one of the strongest fleets you have seen. That is probably only rivaled by the standing fleet of the Archivalius
The first fleet.
Compact. No, the Apparition fleets, basically. The Corpo fleets. And you're all let out. Some soldiers help stand guard on the ship. And the rest of you are led to an elevator. The person is basically just like an officer. And they lead you to, which takes you to a bridge. And
Which we'll see next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z.
no, we'll go right to this scene.
Oh.
And as you are led down, you see a pit below you with a lot of priests who are manning screens and things like that. And they're all wearing, military garb. And
Look at this map I've never seen before.
soldier to your east moves to the side and beckons you all this way.
Sapphire's gonna lead the way.
And they beckon you up to this computer station. And the soldier here moves to greet you. The one to the north here, sorry.
Oh, okay.
And they ask, for personal devices, at least for Sapphires.
Yeah, Sapphire will hand it over.
Sapphires, they put on into the machine. And it shows a red pulse and beeps. One moment. And he goes and taps something and sighs, and a few minutes later he hands it back to you. Miss Vestige, your sorry, one sec. Let me change the music, it's not as menacing. There we go. He goes, Miss Sapphire, your phone seems to have had a bug on it. Someone may have been reading your messages. Please be more careful what you download. We fixed that for you. And he hands it back to you.
Okay, thank you.
And basically asks to just see a quick scan of everyone else's phones. It's not as invasive as what Sapphire got.
Stranger barely uses his phone, so he has no objection.
Stranger's Pass is no issue.
The music apps, they were already on there when I got this, but
He chuckles and he goes, "Hey, trust me, just use CrimeWire. It's got better stuff on it anyway."
Crime Wire.
okay.
What a name.
And Robin hands hers to the guard, and nothing is on it. And he's kind of looking expectantly at Sieg.
Card's like,
He
why
hands
is
it
in
over.
demo mode?
He hands it back. There's nothing.
Not handing it over is not a good idea.
Sees nothing. And the other guards they say, Exalted Cardinal Cassandra will see you.
Thank you.
And as you pass on this large hologram projector, you see Amaruria. And you see 2 royal guards guarding the actual bridge. And you expect that they would, like they're expecting to see you. And one of them says, Vestige Sapphire, you're here. I will fetch the Exalted Cardinal. And they walk up, says something, and she's looking at a screen. She is rather on the tall side. She's like 5'8", 5'9". She has large wings out of her back, out of holes in armor that she's wearing, and she's wearing just priestly garb that is like decked out in embroidery and iconography of like Yemyar and the Amerindian Empire and things like that. And walks back with the guard. Sapphire, it's so good to see you again.
It's good to see you too, Exalted Cardinal.
Please, this way, if you will. And she comes and walks over to the map and bring your friends. I'm sorry to interrupt all of you, but I've got rather grave news.
We've gotten plenty of that recently.
I hope it is not as dire as the news that Empress Yulia has been abducted.
Oh.
No, not that dire.
And we have received word of a party who has claimed responsibility. The Council of Amolino. Thus have me and Miranda organized the 2nd and 4th fleets to an effort to rescue the Empress. We do not know why she is being held, why she has been captured, or frankly, where this force came from. We weren't expecting an attack of this nature. But Amaruria is once again at war with Amolino.
Sapphire just sighs a little.
Miranda, Alexander, and myself are rallying which vestiges we can get in contact with. A few of them have returned, the ones who are already on Amaruria. We noticed your absence. Hope you have been well.
Yes, we were just taking a little break with all the murders lately.
Murders?
The other vestiges.
Vestiges?
Have you not
There was
heard?
There was the one on Apershi a few weeks ago, but it was ruled out as a local incident. It's something... Anyway, I presume your companions are trustworthy and will aid you in this task.
They are trustworthy, but they are civilians. I would not expect them to do this freely.
Right. Don't worry. You'll all be paid.
Sapphire just looks back at the group, is like, oh.
Right. We know things don't work for free. And she walks up to the table and she taps something on this large computer. And some credits transferred to your account.
Oh, thank you.
Consider that an early investment. Now, are we talking a more reasonable language? Now, Sapphire, of course, I won't impress you into work for this either. That's not how we do things in the Empire. But you should know this is of utmost duty to the true and faithful of Yemyar.
I'm not going to leave the Empress and, well, the entire Empire hanging like that, so, of course.
News of the abduction has largely been contained, but things like this are can only be contained for so long. People know there has been an attack on the capital, on the Golden Throne, but that is about it.
How big of an attack was it?
Small, surgical. They knew exactly the slightest hints of a weak spot in Yulia's schedule. They had studied this, and it has come now to stamp out the Omolonians once and for all. Those followers of Ruach must not be permitted to defile our continent or our world any longer. They've done nothing but bring war.
Sapphire is just quiet.
Does Stranger in character?
Probably some kind of reaction, but not anything that wouldn't be normal.
Okay, she'll notice. I won't say anything. You and your companions are, of course, welcome to stay at the Golden Throne. And we'll have further information and movement plans available from the priests on the surface. But for now, welcome back to Amuria, and we are very glad to have your help, Sapphire.
Thank you, Exalted Cardinal. We'll do what we can.
Now, I won't keep you any longer, but please understand, and her expression becomes much more grave. This is highly confidential Amurian Empire matters. I am trusting all of you, civilian or not, to keep mum about this for the time being. Are we clear?
Of course.
Good gives a little salute.
Certainly.
Yeah, Robin nods. And she kind of gives a squint at Robin and then goes on to looking at the planet. And she kind of just points. We've deployed the 2nd Fleet here and the 4th Fleet here. For right now, we are ruling out any bombardment on Omolino, but we are moving fleets in support of the front lines, and she kind of goes on with battle plans and things like that.
Are we not sure a more contained reaction would be easier to extract the Empress?
We want to make sure that we can give a chance for negotiations to take place.
Understood.
With that said, get some rest. This is a lot to take in, I'm quite sure.
We will. Is there anything else you need from us?
No. Is there anything else you need to know from me?
Not at the moment, but sure we will have questions soon.
I see. Understood. Thank you again for all of your help. If I see the other vestiges, I will also send them to the Golden Throne, those who have not shown up. We've sent messages, but some of them are abroad, on Marcia Bay and Apershi. Palamcron.
Give them my best if you see them.
She nods. May Ymjar's Dawn watch over you.
You as well.
And she kind of walks off. And walks back to the bridge.
Sapphire walks back towards the lift. Just like, as she's walking by a stranger, she just gives the look to him like,
Robin's kind of like talking aloud. She's like, wait, did we just get drafted into a war? What the?
You're not drafted. You're, I guess, mercenaries now.
War? What the hell?
Not war
You get used to it.
yet.
I feel when you get drafted into the Skeleton War.
Luckily, none of us have those.
The guards all kind of give you directions onto the lift. And you lift back up. And they give you clearance to take off. And you make your way back to your ship. Move these out of the way. By the way, does anyone have a hard stop at top of the hour?
I do have to wake up still pretty early for work.
Okay. Then we can stop there for now. And we will pick up next week on the 14th.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Do we have gates on Sunday? City of?
We don't. I am still recovering from being sick.
I'm
You
also
are
going to be out of
okay?
town.
Yeah, Ellie's also going to be missing this weekend.
That's fair. I just wanted to double check because me forget sometime.
Yeah.
Back. Hey everyone, thank you all for watching. I am Elysian. Aurousa Volume 1 is a production of myself, produced under the Paizo Community Use Policy. Aurousa Volume 1 uses trademarks and/or copyrights owned by Paizo Inc. used under Paizo's Community Use Policy, which can be found at Paizo's website. We are expressly prohibited from charging you to use or access this content. The show is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo, and for more information about Paizo and Paizo Inc. and Paizo products, visit paizo.com. The original characters are the property of their respective players. Thank you all for watching, and we will be back next week on January 14th at 6 p.m. Pacific and 9 p.m. Eastern. Thank you. Good night.